Go.
Alright, now that I have my tools. Got a wire cutter, a Phillips screwdriver, another wire stripper, and some wire ties. We may need those. Some plug-ins, male and female. And here we go. So what I'm going to do is get the cord off of here. Just cut this. This. This comes with 50 foot of cord. Okay, but we don't need 50 foot in Neighbor Brigade. We use 25 feet, so I'm going to be cutting this cord. This is string relief. Let's lay this down. Don't need the label. Okay. So what we need is to put a plug on the end of this. Need to cut it about this long. So it's going to end up cutting the cord here. We'll put a male end on it. And we're going to put an adapter for the Powrflite into this cord. So it's going to plug in together. That's what we're going to end up with. This is a shorty adapter. You see it's female, the male. You can just take this and cut the male end off like I've done here. Expose the two wires. We only need two wires, the black and the white. I cut the green off the ground. Okay, so first thing I'll do, I'm going to cut this wire. That's about 8 inches, maybe 10 inches. And we'll end up putting a male end on this, a female end on this cord, and you'll have either 50 or cut that in half and make a 25 foot cord. So what we want now is to put this male on the end of this cord. And you get that done. It's very easy to do. Put your strippers up in there. Careful not to cut yourself. Kind of work your way up in there. Expose the wires. Don't want to go too far. You see 3 wires. The green wire is the ground wire, the black is and white is the ones that we're going to use. Well, we're going to use the ground as well for the power for the vacuum. Get rid of the insulation. Okay, may need a little bit more play here. Take your strippers, strip about a 3/8 inch off of each wire. Then we take this for your power, and you're going to just twist these together. So,
What colors are you twisting together?
white to white, black to black. Okay. And then label off. Let's just open up. See that? And I've got a little cheat sheet here to make sure you wire this right. Green at the top, black on the left, white on the right for the male. What we're going to do, insert that as I showed you. Well, I want this wire up top. Okay. Okay. So I'll put the black in here. Tighten that up.
Let me see how it screws in.
Let's screw it in. Same thing with the other side. Take the make sure your wires are in. Snug it in, then kind of tighten it and come back and check that tightening. We'll twist the wires, insert that into ground. That's your ground. Tighten that down.
Let me get a close-up of what that looks like.
And I don't like the black here. I may have to redo that one. I don't like the way that looks.
Okay, what is it you don't like about it?
They're not quite together. Let's go ahead and insert it a little further. I'm just going to push it a little bit further. I might have pulled out as I was working on it. So there you go. So you've got the
Open
power.
it back up.
So now you've got the white to white, black to black. That gives you the power for your power foot. Now these need to be, one of these need to be removed to give you room for the two cables. See, that just comes out on this plug. Just pull this out.
Okay.
The other one can stay. You can see you got tight, and then just tighten, screw that together. And you're good to go. And what I usually do is use the wire tie to tie this up. Something like that, and you plug it in to the cord. To stabilize it.
I don't see well. What are you doing there?
I'm just using the wire ties. Okay, so you just have a couple wire ties.
And what are the wire ties
Plastic
secured
ties.
to?
Right here.
Okay.
See that? One long one here and then a short one to tie up these two. Take that tight. Cut that off. Now what you do is you go ahead and wire this up like any other plug. It's the same thing. I mean, you can either get another extension cord or go ahead and use this cord. But you'll do the same thing I just did before. Just cut this wire and wire it up to this, and you're good to go. Let me get a cord.